I just think that there's size advantages with Chris. There's experience at fighting at a higher level with Chris, but there's also a lot more wear and tear on Chris. Also, Chris is getting older. Making 160 is getting harder, but just getting older is a fact. Age catches up on us, and I thought his last fight, I did think he looked old. So there are a lot of factors to this fight. There's Conor Benn's not boxed at the level. Not that Chris is an amazing level, but he's not had the same sort of experience as what Chris has had. But also he's sharper, he's faster. And we've seen that Chris can get knocked out, so you don't know what's going to happen.
It's a fantasy fight. It's completely different weight classes, different experience level, and Chris is a completely different animal to Conor. It's a fantasy fight, and it's the real fight is at 147. If he gets in there with Chris, Chris will destroy him. So the real fight's at 147.
I think Conor stops him. I genuinely think Conor stops him. I was out in Palma with him training, and I don't have to be biased, but I've seen how hard he trains, and I've sparred him, and I experienced being in there with him, and he's on form, and he will be on form on fight night. He's going to take a special person to beat him. He's invested a lot into his camp. He's got the right sparring. I think he's got what's his school over there at the moment. Obviously, he had me. He's invested a lot in his training, his sparring, his diet. He knows this is this is it for him. So he's really put a lot into it.
I see it as a fascinating fight, and it's a case of can Eubank perform well at this weight with the rehydration, etc., all of that kind of stuff. Because Conor Benn's going to be trying to take his head off from the very first bell. He's going to be an animal in there, and he's going to have this extra strength that he's got now up at middleweight, isn't it? The fight's at middleweight. So can Eubank weather the storm? Has he got the energy to do so? That's what it comes down to for me.